Hey guys, we're almost up to the mountains, but I wanted to pull out so that you can see. It's cold up here, but it's not like freezing. Merry Christmas, by the way. Okay, we're headed back up. Get in the car to head it back up to Lake Gregory. I think there's probably going to be some snow up there. And we'll check back in when we get there. Okay guys, I made it up to Lake Gregory. There's usually a lot of snow around this time, but I think I have to go higher up. But there's way too many people trying to go up there right now. The traffic was bad. I guess everybody had the same idea that I did. And sometimes the lake is even completely frozen over, and there's usually a lot more ducks. But I thought I would just come up here and spend some time meditating. And I wanted you guys to see the beautiful scenery up here in the mountains. Before I get to meditating, I thought I would talk to you guys for a quick minute. Hi guys. Oh, the duckie's coming. There's a duck coming. So I just thought I would talk to you a little bit, because I know that Christmas is typically a very joyous time and time for friends and family and stuff, but there's the flip side of that with people who have lost loved ones, and so the holidays are really difficult. And there's people who it's difficult for them to be around their family because maybe they, have secrets or lifestyles or ways of being or ideals that their family doesn't necessarily approve of, so they have to pretend to be something that they're not. Or they have to put up with, crap from their families. And some people, they just don't have families. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, because I fall into one of those categories. As most of you know, my mother and my grandmother, they raised me. And so I consider them to be my parents. And my grandmother passed away quite some time ago. She passed away in 2002. And after she passed away, the holidays they weren't the same anymore. But, we kind of got through it, because my mom was like a super big holiday person. Like, she freaking loved all the holidays. She decorated for everything. And she loved Christmas especially. So, we still did it after my grandmother died. And then a few years ago, my mom died unexpectedly. She was very young, only 61 years old. And she died quite unexpectedly. And so ever since she passed away, the holidays have been pretty difficult for me. The first couple were the worst. Like, I was around people, but I would just break out. I still do sometimes. I just break out crying and I can't control it, because I'm just so sad, because I remember what Christmas meant to her, and it's a reminder that she's not here for that, and that she won't be physically here ever again. So it can be difficult, but what I've done over the last couple of years is, she used to make these really y'all, they are so good. They were her Christmas cookies, and she only made them during the month of December. So they're chocolate chip oatmeal raisin cookies, and she literally only made them from December 1st to December 31st. And she would make them and put them in tins and give them to friends and family. Like, everybody looked forward to it every single year. So I wanted to do something to remember my mom in a happy way and to carry on her traditions. So a couple of years ago, I found her recipe, and I decided to start making the cookies every year from December 1st to December 31st. And I've done that for the past 3 years. I did not do it this year just because I'm having some medical issues, and I needed to take the time to take care of myself. So I didn't do it this year, and that was kind of sad for me too, because I've now gotten used to doing it. But for those of you who are sad today, for those of you who are missing your parents or children, or you have rifts with your family, I see you. I know your pain. I love you. I'm surrounding you with love and light today and with peace today. And to all of our loved ones who have passed on, to my mom, to my grandmother, to my uncles, and my grandmother on my father's side who just passed away. Her funeral was just this past Saturday. To all of our loved ones, we love you and we miss you, and it's okay to cry. I try not to cry like on camera, and I try not to cry in front of people because I don't make them uncomfortable. But the reality of it is that it's a cleansing, that it's okay for the tears to come out, that it's part of our healing process. And for those of us who have lost parents, and specifically, loved ones in general, it's a pain that it never really goes away. I remember when my grandmother passed away, my cousin, I call him my cousin brother. My arm is literally about to fall off. I call him my cousin brother, but he called to check on me. It was the 1-year anniversary of my grandmother's death, and he called to check on me to see how I was doing, and I said, like, I'm just really sad, and I miss her and stuff. And he said, and I asked him how he was doing, and he said, I'm about 99% healed, and the 1% that's not healed, it's just never gonna be. It's just that way, and I have to learn to live with it. And that, it made so much sense to me. It was like one of the truest truths that I've ever heard. There's a part of you that never heals. You just have to learn who you are after they're gone, because who you were when they were here, you'll never be that person again. You just have to figure out who you are without them being here physically. And that's what I've been doing. And I know that that's what you guys have been doing. Oh, it's a ducky coming near me. I wish I could flip the camera. I don't want to get too close, because I don't know. Here you go. Ooh, protect me. Ooh, it's coming. Look. Hey, ducky. My eye on that duck. Maybe it's my mom or my grandma. Oh, it's coming closer. But I don't have any food or anything. Oh, help it, Jesus. Anyways, I love you guys. I just wanted to share a little bit of love with you today, and to send you some extra love and light. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, which is past, I think, and Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Or Happy Tuesday if you don't celebrate anything at all. Look, our ducky friend. I love you guys. Make sure you're following us on all social media. It is at My Life Keys. And I enjoy doing Vlogmas with and for you guys this year. And 2019, please expect more videos from me, from our entire team. Make sure also that you're following us on our individual platforms. Mine is I'm Stephanie Alva. I am STEPHANIEALVA. Across all of the rest of the social media, that's my individual, and my YouTube is under that as well, I think. No, I think my YouTube is still under Coach Stephanie Alva, which I'll be switching that as soon as YouTube lets me. But I love you guys. Happy holidays. And I'll probably do a video just before New Year's Eve to give you guys some tips and pointers on how to create and manifest for the beginning of the year. Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a good rest of the day. Bye. To show you guys one last thing. When I was little, my mom used to take me to the mountains all the time. And we would swim in the creeks and stuff up there. And I would always collect acorns and bring them home. It was kind of like our little thing. I stood up to walk around to, get ready to leave after meditation. And I see this at my feet. And I don't recall it being there when I got here. So I love you, Mom. Merry Christmas.